Hi, I'm Dia and you guys are watching Dianosaur. So today I'm gonna do something new, something a bit different, something I hope it's gonna be fun. It's called Does This Book Deserve to Be a Tonga? And if you guys don't know what a tonga is basically a paper bag made out of recycled paper. So it's essentially books that deserve to be made into a paper bag. I mean, yeah. So I'll go through the books that I've given 1 and 2 stars on my Goodreads, and I'll tell you like which are the books that I think that they should be, you know, better as a tonga. And this is just for fun, you guys. Like I don't condone making recycled paper bags out of books. But yeah, I mean, some books they piss me off so much that I feel like this should have been a paper bag instead of a book. And it's just for fun, just for fun. So yeah, if you spot a book that you really like, comment down below and tell me why you think that the book should not be a tonga. So yeah. Okay, so we are starting. So funny thing is I have only one star and that is Twilight. And I didn't even hate Twilight that much. Like when I read the book, I disliked it, but I didn't absolutely hate it. So I don't know why I gave it 1 star and the like there's no other 1 star in my list. And I've read 333 books total in all these years. So it's funny that I've only one star, and that's Twilight. So next we have 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I think this was my first ever DNF. My dad got me the book when I was in ninth standard or 10th standard, and I hated reading it so much. It was so dry, so boring. It doesn't deserve to be a 2 star, but for me the enjoyment was so low that I gave it 2 stars. Oh, okay, so Twilight, it doesn't deserve to be a tonga. It's not that bad. So although I gave it 1 star, there are some worse books on this list which should have been 1 star, but I'm too nice, so I'm not giving them a 1 star. Anyway, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, it doesn't deserve to be a Tonga. The Notebook, another DNF. I think I read only the first chapter and after that I was done. And this was sadly gifted to me by a friend. And I was like, this is not for me. Like, this was the first, it's not me, it's the. Wait, what is the saying? It's not you, it's me. Yeah, it was the first time I had to say it's not the book, it's me. And I do stand by it right now, like at this point of time, that the Notebook, as much as I make fun of Nicholas Sparks and his writing and his books, I think that it's not like garbage. It's okay, like there is a market for these kind of books and I'm not the target audience. So yeah, just because a book is not for me doesn't make it bad. So the Notebook doesn't deserve to be a tonga. Same for A Walk to Remember. So the funny thing is, when I read the book A Walk to Remember, I really liked it. But when I started, joined Goodreads and I had to rate the books, I was 17 and at that point I was going through my edgy phase, and because of that I gave the book 2 stars. Otherwise, I would have given it probably 5 stars or something like that because I really really liked it. And I'm not ashamed to admit the fact that I really liked something so cheesy, or something like that. Twilight also, like when I read the book, I didn't really hate it. Like I disliked it, but I didn't hate it. So if I had to rate Twilight, like if I had rated Twilight when I read it, it would have been, I don't know, 3 stars maybe instead of 1 star. So yeah, Little Women. Oh my God, I okay. So hear me out. Little Women. When I read the book, at the time I rated it on Goodreads, I had only read the abridged version. 2 years back, I read the actual one, and I completely fell in love with the book. It was so amazing. The abridged version was abhorrent. Like it shouldn't exist. I mean, it did such a bad job of, you know, uh, like paraphrasing the book, and it was, maybe it was a good job. No, I don't think it was a good job, because even though my taste was really bad when I was a kid, I still would have, appreciated good literature, because I liked Anne of Green Gables and it was a classic. So if I had read the original, this thing, what do you call it, Little Women, I would have liked it too. So it was the abridgment that was at fault. And I should change the rating to 5 stars, because it's one of my all time favorite books right now. So, okay, we come to Interpreter of Melodies, our first Thonga. This book, oh my god, this book. I hated every minute of it. I The stories were so lackluster that even my 15-year-old, you know, self with bad taste, even that Dia, she hated every moment of it. And every story, so okay, this is a short story collection, and every story, it had the same themes, the same tone. And okay, you can have, the same tone throughout your stories, or same themes throughout your stories, if you execute it well. It was not executed well, and it was just a pain to go through the books, go through the stories. And I mean, it was a snooze fest. And yeah, I feel this book deserves to be a Tonga. Then we have The Magicians. I don't know why I read the book, like kept reading the book. I should have DNF'd this book. This was so bad. I hated every moment of it. And this book deserves to be a Tonga. Then we have Fangirl. So the funny thing is, my sister and I, we don't see eye to eye on books. Like the books I like, she hates. The books she likes, I hate. So that's a funny tidbit. But and the funny part is that we both hated this book. And this book had the worst tropes ever and the worst character ever. And I hated the character so much, and the writing was pretty bad. And overall, it was a very bad book, and I don't get the point of it. Like, I don't get why is it so hyped. And the chapters which had the, what do you call it, the fan fiction chapters, the one that the main character was writing, it didn't have any relevance to the main text. It didn't make any sense. It was not fun to go through. So it was like so redundant. So I mean, why have something that doesn't make any sense in the book? So yeah, we have Fangirl. It deserves to be a Tonga. So we have 3 Tongas right now. Next we have A Coat of Thorns and Roses. This was bad, but it was kind of enjoyable also. So I don't mind, I mean, this book doesn't deserve to be a Thonga because it's pure fun, but it was not my kind of fun, so I gave it 2 stars. Next, we have Suicide Notes from Beautiful Girls. This is something that my sister really liked, but I didn't. I don't even remember what the book is about. Like, I have zero memory of reading this book. I just remember I read this book because it was the first Instagram post I made regarding books, and yeah, that's why I remember this book. But other than that, I have absolutely no memory of reading this book. Like, zero memory. Like, my memory was wiped clean. So yeah. Oh, next we have The Silent Wife by Karen Slaughter. I listened to this book. I listened to this book thinking that this is a standalone novel, but this was like book 12 or 13 in a long series, and I had no idea going in that it was gonna be like that. So that was one reason why I hated everything. And the second reason was that it was not well done. Like, I didn't feel into the mis- into the mystery of the book. It didn't grab my attention, it didn't do anything for me, and the entire time I was annoyed by the characters. Like, I was like, stop telling me why you feel sad, just go and solve the mystery right now. So yeah, this book is bad but doesn't deserve to be a Tonga. I mean, yeah, it's not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. So next we have Kingdom of the Cursed. I, like an idiot, got the hardcover copy of the book. It didn't cost too much. I mean, it was kind of low for a hardcover in India. But still, I have a physical copy of a book that I really hate. So the first book was fun, it was enjoyable. The second book, I don't know what happened. Either my brain flipped a switch or the book was really bad. I hated every moment of it. Like, it was like, oh, he's so dark and mysterious, and makes my heart all, what do you call it? Heart goes what? When- Like, I go all clammy and everything when I see the guy, but I can't, trust him because of all these things. And oh my god, the curse words, made up curse words and everything, like everything grated on my nerves, and I hated it. But does it deserve to be a Tonga? Does it? Does it? Nah, it doesn't. Okay. Skelton's Guide to Domestic Poisons. This was an Edgar Lee arc that I got, and it was so boring. It doesn't deserve to be a Tonga though. I mean, it was boring, but it was not bad. It didn't make me feel angry or something like that. Then we have Neon Gods. Neon Gods was, again, it's a case of, it's not you, it's me. I'm not the target audience for this book. I went into it expecting a plot. This is one of those books that is all smut and no plot. So yeah. Then we have The Lost Village. Yes, this deserved to be a Tonga. Like, this book. Oh my god, it's making me angry. It's making me angry just thinking about it. So okay, again, like an idiot, I was gonna buy the hardcover, uh, and for some reason I didn't buy the hardcover, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad for, past me, that she made the correct choice and didn't buy the book. So this book, it started out really strong, but then there were so many plot holes and character decisions that didn't make any sense. And it just made me so angry. The ending was so bad. I felt I if I were reading the physical copy, I would have thrown the book. Like, you see people throwing books when they get mad or emotional or something. And I was always like, why people do that. I have never felt the urge to do anything like that. But this book made me want to, flip a table. So yeah, this deserves to be a Thonga. Nine lives. Nine lives was really bad, but doesn't deserve to be a Thonga. Mostly because of something that I can't divulge to you, because okay, let's not go there. Nine lives does not deserve to be a Thonga. So here we come to an end to our video. I hope you guys liked it. Comment down below if you like or hate any of the books that were mentioned in this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.